Good morning, students. My name is Mr. Raj. Today we are going to start a third part of a chapter, motion. So we had finished in our Zoom classes till velocity. So I am continuing the topic with the further next topic, that is acceleration. So student, before I start the topic acceleration, see what is the definition is written here. The rate of change of its velocity. The rate of change of velocity with respect to time is called acceleration. Okay. So this is the definition, but we can understand with the help of a example. So I can give you a very good example, so you are able to understand the topic in a very easy way. So students, suppose this is a road, okay, normal road, and a object is here, okay. Suppose this is a car, and the car is moving with the speed of 45 kilometer per hour, okay. The car is moving with a speed of 45 kilometer per hour. Now if the car is speeding up means it try to increase its speed, and it reaches at a speed of how much? Suppose I can say 60 kilometer per hour. 60 kilometer per hour. So what is the change in the car? We can understand when the car is here with a speed of 45 kilometer per hour, it speed up and increases its velocity up to 60. So the 45 kilometer is the initial velocity and 60 kilometer is the final velocity. So what is the change? There is a change in a velocity. The velocity is changed. So 45 kilometer to 60 kilometer, it takes 5 seconds to speed up. Suppose we are on the bike and we are accelerating the bike from 45 kilometer to 60. It will take 5 to 10 seconds. Okay. Suppose the car takes 6 seconds to cover 60 kilometer. Okay. So what is the change? What is the formula says? Acceleration is equals to change in velocity upon time. So what is the meaning of change? Change means delta. We are change denoting with the help of delta and time with the help of t. Okay. The formula is acceleration is equals to delta v upon delta t. Now what is the meaning of delta? Change means final velocity minus initial velocity upon final time upon initial time. Delta means change. Final minus initial, delta means final minus initial. Velocity is written, the final velocity minus initial velocity, delta is written, so final time to initial time. Okay. So what is the final speed? The final speed is 60. What is the initial speed? 45. How much time it take? It take 5 seconds. So totally from here to here it take 5 seconds. So final time is 5 seconds. It is, and the time is starting from 0. Okay. So what is the change? 60 minus 45 is how much? 60 minus 45 is 15 upon 5. Cancel out. So we get 3 meter per second square. So we are going to say 3 meter per second square acceleration. 3 meter per second means the car is speeding up. The car is speeding up with 3 meter per second square. I hope this is clear. Okay. So coming to the topic, what is the formula? Acceleration is equals to change in velocity upon change in time. What is the formula? Acceleration is equals to delta v upon delta t. What is the meaning of delta? Delta means change, final minus initial. So final velocity minus initial velocity. Whenever you see delta, always keep in your mind final minus initial. If velocity is written, then put final velocity minus initial. If something else is given, suppose I am putting here distance delta d, so you can put final distance minus initial distance. Okay. So if time is given, so put final time minus initial time. So the formula is clear. Acceleration is equals to the final velocity minus initial velocity, final time upon initial time. Okay. Now students, we can understand acceleration is a vector quantity. Okay. Acceleration is a vector quantity. And now acceleration is generally, as we know, velocity is plus minus 0 and distance is always positive. We cannot listen the word that we have covered minus 15 kilometer, minus 75 kilometer, because the distance is always positive. But what is displacement? Displacement is either positive, negative, or zero. Similarly, this is also positive acceleration, zero acceleration, and negative means positive, negative, zero, all are there. Now students, sometime when we are solving the numerical, just we have seen here, see, when I put the value, solve the answer, what I get 3. Minus is not 10, it is plus. So I can say this is positive acceleration. Okay, so this is a positive acceleration. So we have positive acceleration, we have zero acceleration, we have negative. Students, negative acceleration is also known as retardation. Mind my words. Negative, if I get the value is minus 3, so minus indicates the speed is decreasing. If I am traveling, suppose vice versa, if I am traveling at a speed of 60 and I will decrease my speed, and suppose I will decrease my speed up to 10 kilometer, means from 60 to 10, if my velocity, if my speed of the vehicle is continuously reducing, so what will happen? I can say here the value is negative. If I put the value and get my answer negative, so I can say there is a retardation. So this phenomena is called retardation, and plus is called positive acceleration. Positive acceleration. Decrease in velocity, retardation. Increase in velocity, then it is called acceleration. Okay, so we are saying negative acceleration as known as retardation or deceleration. Disacceleration. So slightly we are writing deceleration. Okay, and zero acceleration. Zero acceleration means it is called constant. Now how can we understood this? Suppose we are on the road and the car is moving with the speed of 50 km per hour. After 5 seconds it reach here and the speed is same, 50 km per hour. After 5 seconds the speed is same, 50 km per hour. If now somebody is going to ask you what is the acceleration, what is the acceleration here, at this stage the velocity is 50. At this stage, suppose this is initial speed 50 km per hour, this is final velocity 50 km per hour. What is the formula? Final minus initial, TF minus TI. Okay, this is the formula. So final velocity is 50, put it here 50. Initial velocity is also same 50. Upon time it takes 5 seconds, so put it here 5. Okay, now 50 minus 50 is how much? 0. Means our acceleration is 0. When our acceleration is 0, I can say my velocity is same. If my velocity is same every time, every second my velocity is same. If I am moving at a speed of 100 km, continuously moving the speed of 100, I can say my acceleration is 0 or my acceleration is constant. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So we have 3 types: positive acceleration, zero acceleration, negative. Negative is called retardation, deceleration. Zero acceleration is called constant acceleration, and positive acceleration is always positive. What is the SI? Now what is the SI unit of acceleration? What is the so we can understood velocity SI unit is meter per second, and upon time means time is calculating in second. Now this is a simple mathematics. Second upon second, second square, meter is numerator, so meter upon second square is the final SI unit of acceleration. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now students, we have 2 examples, but I am not going to solve it. If the topic is clear, so this is a homework for you, you can be able to understand. See, when a car driver is traveling with a speed of 100 meter per second, now this is the velocity is given. Given velocity means it is a initial velocity. Okay, suddenly driver apply brake and car will rest. If the car is moving at a speed of 100, applying the brake, the velocity is slightly decreasing, and it will stop. Final velocity is 0. Okay, initial velocity is 100, final velocity is 0, time is given. I hope you are able to calculate. Question number 2. Okay, a driver at a velocity of a car is 10 meter per second. A car is moving with a speed of 10 meters. So this is the initial velocity. up to 25 means C. Here the velocity is 10, but after 10 it becomes 25 means when increase in velocity the acceleration is positive. How much time is taken? 5 seconds. So I hope you are able to solve the numerical. What is the formula? Acceleration is equal to change in velocity, final minus initial. Final is 25, initial is 10. 25 minus 10 upon time. Time is 5. So it is 25 minus 10 is equal to 15 upon 5, cancel out 3. So 3 meter per second square is the answer. So you are able to solve. First one you have to solve it. Okay. So I am stopping here. Good luck. Thank you.